Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is CaelumEXP, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Welcome to the finale episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII, actually. Oh, sweet Jesus, dude. Like, I didn't think it would only take 50 episodes for us to reach the end here, but holy smokes, here we are. We've already spoken to everybody here. I don't have all of my materia set up for everybody. Hold up. So, counterattack. Vincent, you also get a counterattack. Red, you also get a counterattack. Exchange. Tifa, you also get a counterattack. Who else is missing their counterattack? Yuffie. And that's it. Alright, everybody's got their materia set up. So, here we are. So, I have very specific armors on specific characters, and 3 specific characters have the enemy skill materia. So my main party here, Cloud, Vincent, and Red 13 have the Mistile, and everybody's got an identical materia set up. All of the melee characters have a long-range materia so that they can hit a character in the back row while they are also in a back row. That is specifically for the third and final fight here. And I also have a counterattack on everybody. And what I mean by the third and final fight is that the final boss can raise up higher in the air and then be out of range for your melee characters. Having a long-range materia takes care of that. But everybody has W item, W summon, W magic, double cut, final attack, and Phoenix. A counterattack, melee characters have a long range, and then long-range characters like Vincent, Barrett, and Yuffie have the enemy skill materia. After that, everybody has Master Magic paired with All, and then Master Command, Master Summon, HP Plus, and MP Plus, so that everybody has 9,999 HP and 999 MP. Tifa and Yuffie have the Minerva Band. Kate Sith has the Escort Guard. And then Barrett and Sid have... what's it called? It's in my inventory somewhere. I have 3 of them, so there should be 1 left. Where is it? They should have an Imperial Guard. And since we are such a high level and we have all available party members, once we get into the second fight, we're going to have to make a total of 3 battle parties. Do we have to use all 3? No. Am I going to actually do that this time? Yeah, absolutely. I've never actually done the 2 and 3 battle system. Like, I've never used it. I'll explain more to that when we get there. Let us proceed. Let's get going. Alright, everyone. Let's mosey. Damn, again? Stop saying it like a wimp. Can't you say move out or something? Move out. What? Look at the number. Shit, they're coming out in full force. Cloud, you go first. Okay, I'm going alone. Shut up. It won't do us no good with everyone back here. Barrett's right. You take 2 of us with you and go first. The rest will catch up with you later. Is this like a practice run before the final battle? No, Tifa, this is for real. Yeah, a major practice run. I'm fine with that. It's probably more fun than meeting Sephiroth down there. This might be fun to pass time. They're coming. They're already on the floor next to us. Cloud, hurry up and make up your mind. Alright, I've got my main party here. All of you. Later. Yeah, later. And they're going to be fighting off regular monsters while we... Oh, this is the Genova theme. This is my #1 favorite boss theme in all of Final Fantasy, period. I know people love Dancing Mad from Final Fantasy VI and One Winged Angel, which we are also going to hear. But this freaking music, dude. Ugh. Take care of this dragon zombie. He's dead in the first 2 hits. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is probably my favorite playthrough that I have had of this game. I've actually had a lot of fun making this Let's Play, guys. Hello, next one. There we go. It's a little finicky to get some of these. Acid reflux is killing me, dude. You can morph these guys into escort guards. How dare you damage me? However, since you can't save after this point, because we have already passed the point of no return, we are stuck for the rest of the main story. We are forced into this. There is no returning. And like I said in episode 48, I hope you guys like the Knights of the Round animation, because we're going to see it one more time. Where are we? What's this? Genova. This is our final fight against Genova. Genova Synthesis. It's coming. And the reason I say I hope you guys like Knights of the Round is because if we use Knights of the Round on this woman before she starts her countdown... the third and final part to this 3 back-to-back fights of final bosses will have an extra 40,000 points of health, and I just want to make the fight last as long as possible. I'm already stupidly overpowered, so it's kind of irrelevant. Like, the fight's gonna go by quick, but, you know, having it last like an extra couple of minutes seems pretty interesting to me. Woo. Yeah. Knights of the Round is so cool. Anyways, I did mention... Wow, you can see a heart in her back. That's crazy. But, I had mentioned a countdown. Like, if you use Knights of the Round on her and kill her with that before she starts her countdown, the safer Sephiroth fight will end up having an extra 40,000 HP. And with the way that I'm going, he should have 400,000 HP as his total HP. So, Ruby Weapon is double this HP that he's going to have. But that's irrelevant. But if you don't do this and she actually finishes her countdown, she just casts Ultima. And honestly, at this point, like, it wouldn't really be much of a bother. It would barely scratch me. We are also getting pretty close to hearing another one of my favorite boss themes, Birth of a God, in the next fight, actually. My voice is shaking. I'm nervous for the final bosses, even though I know for a fact I'm not gonna die here. This is crazy. Ah! It could also be jitters because this is like the finale episode. I haven't had a finale episode to any Let's Play, excluding for like when I would repeatedly do a Dishonored Let's Play back in like 2015. Like, I would make the Let's Play, do the finale episode, delete the Let's Play, and then make it all over again. Like, what the heck, Daniel? Light. That light right there, that is holy. A light. Is this light holy? Indeed it is. Aerith's prayer worked and holy is activated. It's just stuck here. Ow. Damn, man. Barrett? What? So everyone's together again? Holy hasn't been working. Because Sephiroth is here blocking it. Sephiroth. Is this Sephiroth's power? My body. I can't control my body. Yeah, he's just toying with us. My front legs. My hind legs. My tail's about to rip off. This is definitely not good. He's way out of our league. I don't know if I can go on. Cloud. He's just toying with us right there. There. It's there. Cloud? Holy is there. Holy materia is shining. Aerith's prayer is shining. Holy Aerith? It's not over yet. This isn't the end yet. Alright, so we have to make our parties now. Main party, Cloud, Vincent, Red 13. And I'm going to heal up with an elixir just so I can start the fight with, you know, max health and MP. Second party is going to be Tifa, Kate Sith, and Yuffie. Minerva Band, Escort Guard, Minerva Band. Everybody's got their ultimate weapons. And our final party, Barrett and Sid. These guys have their Imperial Guards and their ultimate weapons, and, in my opinion, what a perfect materia setup is. And we are good. Let's go, everyone. We're not gonna lose. Aerith is here. Everyone is here, and Cloud is here with us. There's still a lot for us to do. I'm not giving up. Not only Aerith, holy is the prayer of Avalanche, of Merlene and Dyne, and everyone on the planet. Aerith's memories. Our memories. We came to tell you our memories. Come, planet, show us your answer. And Sephiroth, to the settling of everything. And here we go with Birth of a God and the Bizarro Sephiroth boss fight. I love this theme. So we don't really need to use any like defensive magic. So I'm just going to go with Ultima spam, just because. Ultima, Ultima. Ultima, Ultima. Body parts, something is dead. Demi 3. Okay, that's actually gonna do something. Yeah. Won't kill him, but it certainly does something. Worried about the other members? Yeah, a little. So I've never actually swapped parties before, so this is new for me. 4 times cut. We're just gonna go with 4 times cut until body part dies. So now we'll swap over to another party. And whatever party you use to actually land the finishing blow on all of this is the party that you have to use against Safer Sephiroth, the next fight. So left magic is dead. Ooh. Right magic dead, so we'll swap again. Head is revived. Oh. Left magic is dead. Left core defense down. Alright. So when can I go back to the main party with Cloud and the others? So, flare. Ooh, head portion dead. Okay, yeah. So let's go with Tornado and Break. And then double Ultima. Because there's a lot of spells that I haven't used, and that's kind of why I'm doing what I'm doing. To give us more of an opportunity to see all of this stuff. Not really. So then Break. Interesting. And then Ultima. This is also just giving me a good reason to listen to Birth of a God even more. Yeah, a little. So left core is dead. Let's go with Bahamut Zero and then Typhon. What are you healing? Okay, he's not healing anything. Terra Flare! I should have used Neo Bahamut instead of Bahamut Zero. Neo Bahamut's probably one of my favorite summons, along with Alexander, Knights of the Round. And that's about it. Woo! That did max damage. Head portion dead. What you doing, Bizarro Sephiroth? Not really. Disintegration. What's this one? What was the other one that I chose? Oh yeah, Typhon. Okay. It sounds spooky. Oh, okay. Solid damage. Ooh. 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 Right core C dead. Yeah, let's go. Alright, so both the right and left cores are dead, so now... magic. Full cure Vincent. And then Comet 2. Let's see, what have we not used? So I've used Flare, Tornado, and Break recently, so we will go with a Freeze. And then an Ultima. And then I'm going to have Cloud go with the 4X Cut. And not all that great on damage. Demi 3, who are you hitting with that? You turd. Oh, you missed! I love this music. Nope. We're going to continue fighting this guy. Miss! That's why I love the Mistile armor. Man, imagine getting your core frozen like that. Woo! Alright. Yeah, we're just going to be sticking with 4x cut to finish this off. Bizarro Energy? I think that means energy. Alright. Core C dead. Nope, we're going to stay here and focus on this guy. So once his chest is dead, he is done for. All right. That was nice. And here we go with the final boss. One-winged angel, super well known. First things first, I'm going to cast Regen. On everybody, and then D-Barrier. And then we're just going to be spamming the hell out of our 4x cuts. So that destroyed his wall. And then he wants to cast Shadow Flare. That might actually miss us. Or miss Vincent, that's who it's looking like it's supposed to hit. Yeah, it missed. I love the Mistile, dude. Yep, just 4x cuts. I haven't used a single enemy skill. Let's throw a Pandora's box at him. That was a counterattack because he actually landed a hit on Cloud. Pandora's box. I wonder how much damage this will actually do. Nah. Alright, this is what I was talking about. If you don't have long range, he is out of range at this point. Since I have long range on my melee characters, I can still hit you! You're not getting away! I don't think we're gonna see Supernova because I'm stupidly freaking strong. Nope, no, 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 no. Oh. So he's casting Pale Horse. I think Supernova would be next if he doesn't die soon. That's a counterattack. Yeah, he's gonna be dead real soon. This is ridiculous. We're so powerful. I think he's dead. He's dead! Ha ha ha! Suck it, Sephiroth! You lost! And that is the end of the final bosses. Man. I know I said it earlier, but I've been having a lot of fun making this Let's Play, and at this point I'm kind of sad. We're almost done. We've got some more cutscenes, we have a final mental showdown, and then it's more cutscenes and then the credits, and then I'll be done with this Let's Play. Wow. Man, we didn't even get to see Supernova. And this is all we could do. Wait, what about Holy? What's going to happen to the planet? That I don't know. Isn't the rest up to the planet? You're right. We've done all that we could do. Alright, everyone. We did our best. That's it. Let's go home proud. What happened? I feel it. What? He's still here. Still Cloud? He's laughing. Cloud! And then here we are going on into what I assume is Cloud's psyche, and he finishes off the last little bit of Sephiroth that resides within him, due to the Genova cells and everything. And we get one final viewing of Omnislash here as well. Is that the moon? Also, for anybody who may end up playing this game and hasn't played it yet, if you don't get Omnislash in the battle square, the game gives it to you for this showdown right here. Also, if you don't select it quick enough, Sephiroth will attack you, and then Cloud is just going to counterattack. The final Omnislash of the game. Holy smokes, guys. Trophy earned, a feat of meteoric proportions. Live stream? Excuse the noise you're about to hear. I have to move my chair. That's if you heard any of that. That was actually kind of quiet. I think I'm beginning to understand. What? an answer from the planet. The Promised Land. I think I can meet her there. Yeah, let's go meet her. Hey, where is everyone? Hey! I'm glad you're all safe. And they all seem to be safe too. But now what are we going to do? Holy should be moving soon. And that means this place will... Oh, Lady Luck, don't fail me now. Damn, the high wind turned into a friggin' plane! What the hell? Friggin' rocket-propelled plane. Hey, it's calm. Little Marlene, the flower girl? That is holy. Unfortunately, Holy acted too late, and it's not enough to stop Meteor. Wait a damn minute. What's going to happen to Midgar? We can't let that happen. I had everyone take refugee in the slums. Or refuge. By the way things are now, but the way things are now. It's too late for Holy. Meteor is approaching the planet. Holy is having the opposite effect. Forget Midgar. We've got to worry about the planet. What's that? The live stream. So since Holy ended up acting a little too slow, and it's kind of having the not intended effect of stopping Meteor, it's kind of increasing the destruction. The planet itself is sending the live stream out to assist Holy to stop Meteor. What the hell is that? The live stream. It's coming. And that is it for Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. I've mentioned it twice in this episode already. I have had a ton of fun making this Let's Play. There was a little bit of frustration for a couple of parts, like in the initial episodes within the first 12, I think. Learning beta was kind of pissing me off. And then the grind to master all the materia that I wanted to master took way longer than I would have liked. Stat maxing was fun. I did, unfortunately, make the last of the game significantly easier than it probably should have been, but, you know, that's kind of what I like to do. I like to grind. I like to, you know, have max stats. I like to be super powerful. I like to steamroll things. And, that kind of brings up the idea of me possibly making an LP for any of the Souls games. I would like to do that. I'm not sure if anybody would ever like to see that, simply because I would be taking time to grind. I like getting my stats high, and I like steamrolling things. I don't know if anybody would like to see that. People would probably like to see me struggle. Not to say that I wouldn't struggle still, but I do take a lot of time during my own playthroughs of Souls games like Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Bloodborne. Yeah, I do take my time to grind in those, not necessarily to make things easier. I just get really carried away, and I definitely got carried away in this game as well. The ending of this game was super easy. Granted, though, that's kind of the thing about these older games. They're supposedly really difficult if you don't do any grinding, but even this game, if you don't grind at all, if you do the bare minimum to like get all of the limit breaks in the game, and if you were to take care of Emerald and Ruby Weapon rather early on, somewhere in between levels 50 and 60, you can finish the final boss before you hit level 60, even by defeating Ruby and Emerald Weapon. And even then, the final boss is stupidly easy. You don't have to master a whole lot of materia. You don't have to stat max. I just did it because I felt like doing it, and I wanted to show how to do it as well, which is why I did what I did. Regardless, though, I had a ton of fun with this Let's Play. And I'm looking forward to whatever my next one is. I had already promised a friend that my next Let's Play is going to be The Outer Worlds. And that is partially true. I'm going to be starting 2 Let's Plays because I'm getting impatient. Final Fantasy VII Revelation Part 3 to the Remake Trilogy has been confirmed. It's coming out spring of next year, spring of 2027. And I would like to at least get a Let's Play for Remake and Rebirth and Crisis Core done by the time that comes out. So I need to very quickly get me a PlayStation 5 so I can actually do that. But while I have the PS4 here, I am going to be doing a Let's Play for Remake, and then once I get me a PS5, I will do a Let's Play for the Intermission DLC, Crisis Core, and then Rebirth. And hopefully I will have those done before spring. But I will be starting The Outer Worlds as well, along with Final Fantasy VII Remake. I may not upload as much for that. I'm planning at least 2, at minimum 1 video a week for The Outer Worlds, at most 3, while prioritizing getting a Let's Play for Final Fantasy VII Remake done. I do already have the first episode for that recorded and edited. Oh, excuse me. I would like to make a path to platinum after the Let's Play is finished. I might not do that. I'm probably just going to make the Let's Play and then in my off time get the platinum myself. And then once that's done, just to keep videos going, I will end up making a brand new Dishonored Let's Play. So I do technically have my next 3, I'm thinking 4 Let's Plays done. I'm thinking about adding Kingdom Hearts Final Mix in there after Dishonored. But for the time being, those are my plans. So I'm going to be starting a Final Fantasy VII Remake pretty soon. I may already have episode 1 already uploaded by the time this episode is out. And I'll be starting, what is it? The Outer Worlds. Probably around the same time, honestly. Man, this has been a blast, guys. I don't know how many of you are actually watching, but this has been a blast. I've had a lot of fun. I've got plans for a handful of Let's Plays already coming up. And I really don't have a whole lot left to talk about. Altogether, for those few that may actually be watching this, thank you very much for watching through this Let's Play. I hope you have enjoyed the journey as much as I have. And I will see you all in the next Let's Play. I'm not going to end that here yet. I've been putting up my own, like, handmade trophy notifications because I intended on making a Let's Play for this game. Oh, I don't know if you heard that. I was cracking my knuckles. That felt wonderful. But, I was initially planning on making a bonus episode after the finale of the Best Bromance trophy, like making my own trophy guide for that. I don't know if I'm actually going to do that. I might just make a small recording of me actually getting the trophy and then the platinum. And then after that, OG FF7 content will be done, whether I make the guide or whether it's just the Best Bromance date and then the trophy. But that's about it. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next Let's Play. So, yeah, peace out.